A warning tonight to anyone purchasing a home. You could be entering a dicey deal without knowing it. Consumer investigative reporter Jason Knowles looks into an alternative way of buying a home that's raising questions, Jason.
That's right, Rob. They are known as land contracts, and the Cook County Recorder of Deeds says they are becoming popular. Some contracts can help people who can't qualify for a traditional mortgage, but others could turn out to be risky real estate.
I feel that I've been cheated, hoodwinked, lied to, deceived.
Karen Edwards has poor credit, so she felt lucky to find someone who'd give her a contract for a home.
I'll help you get into the property of your choice with just a small deposit.
Formerly known as URB, a deal with Illinois Land Investments helped Edwards and her family get into this South Chicago home.
I would have to give them a down payment of $5,000 for down payment, and I would be able to say what I wanted to pay for a mortgage. So they said mortgage.
But what Edwards actually signed is a land contract.
I've never heard of a land contract.
Edwards thought that at the end of her 5-year contract, she'd pay off her $45,000 home, but she won't. That's because the interest on the loan never decreases like it does on a traditional mortgage. So at the end of the 5 years, she will owe a lump sum of $18,000 or lose the house.
It was one of the worst contracts I've ever seen.
Housing advocate Jack McNamara says if Edwards doesn't have that $18,000,
she could be evicted. They prefer to sell on contract because then they don't have to pay for repairs. They don't have to make sure that the property is habitable.
The contract also requires Edwards to pay taxes and back taxes. Land contracts have made a resurgence in Chicago. Karen Yarbrough, Chicago's Recorder of Deeds, estimates there are over 3,000 recently purchased. Many of those deals, the county says, resulted in complaints from the buyers.
We have no idea. There are probably any number of contracts that are out there that are horrible documents.
The owner of Illinois Land Investments, Brian Urbanowski, is being investigated by the state. The Illinois Attorney General told the I-Team, "We have received complaints about Brian Urbanowski's real estate practices. We are actively investigating his conduct."
The question is, how do you get in on the big money rehabbing them?
That's Urbanowski in his ad. He wouldn't talk to the I-Team about the investigation or Edwards' contract, but his attorney sent us this statement. ILI's installment contract has been used for many years, reviewed by many lawyers, and signed by many buyers who have found the terms to be fair and competitive with other seller financing options. When a prospective buyer cannot qualify for a conventional mortgage loan or other financing, ILI may offer an installment land contract that allows buyers to live in the home while they improve it. Since learning that she chose to pursue media attention, ILI has repeatedly attempted to contact Ms. Edwards to address any concerns, but she has not returned any of our calls.
Nobody wants to roll the dice on your home.
So to give buyers better odds, a new state law went into effect January 1st. It requires that land contracts contain a schedule so buyers can see how long it may take to pay off the loan, define who is responsible for repairs, taxes, and insurance, disclose code violations and liens, prohibit certain predatory loan terms, and be documented with the Recorder of Deeds to ensure clear title to the home.
There will be a living, breathing document in our office that anybody can look at to see what were the terms of that agreement.
Unfortunately, those changes are too late for many, like Karen Edwards.
Whenever I talk about it, I get overwhelmed. I try not to cry, but it's difficult.
Real estate experts say if you're interested in a land contract instead of a traditional mortgage, have it reviewed thoroughly by a real estate attorney. You can also check with your Recorder of Deeds office. If you have a problem with the land contract, you can file a complaint with the Illinois Attorney General's office. For that information, go to our website, abc7chicago.com, or our news app. A different way of buying a home, but, you know, it can really be risky.
And complicated, too.
Yeah.
So you break it down for us.
Look at the contracts.
Really good story. Thank you so much, Jason.